Hi beautifuls, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a get ready with me while I answer your guys' questions. So this channel recently hit 1,000 subscribers and I just want to say thank you guys so much, and to celebrate that I'm going to be doing a little Q&A / get to know me, answering your guys' questions mainly from my Instagram or from YouTube. And I'm super excited to be doing this, and I'm also going to be doing a get ready with me. So it's kind of a more casual makeup day, just sitting and talking with you guys. Of course, I'm going to be doing some gyaru makeup. So let's just jump right into this get ready with me because I'm super excited to be doing some makeup today. Before I start any makeup, I just want to put this headband on because I really don't want to get makeup in my hair. Okay, I've got my makeup headband on and I'm just going to put all my hair back, and now we can start with this makeup. First, I'm going to work on the brows and I'm going to gel them down with this eyebrow gel. Let's actually get on to answering the first question. First question is, what is your favorite part about makeup? My favorite part about makeup is definitely doing like the eyes. I love using a color when it comes to the eyes, like eyeshadow and stuff like that. I love it when a makeup look has color in the eyes. Like eyeshadow, eyeliner, lashes, that's definitely my favorite part. Okay, so I did my brows off camera because my eyebrows take way too long. When I actually first started like doing makeup, my eyebrows would take me genuinely like 30 minutes. I don't have time for that. But this next question is actually a really good one. This one says, favorite color combo when it comes to outfits? Now that is a great question because I feel like there are so many underrated color combos when it comes to outfits. Some of my favorite ones are the more underrated ones that I don't really see a lot. Green and pink is really beautiful. It reminds me of Fluttershy. This one's kind of more common, but I like teal and brown. Also brown and pink. With outfits, there are so many different color combos that you can have. But yeah, I'm super glad I got asked that question because I love it when outfits have a really good matching color scheme. But anyways, guys, right now I am putting on some foundation and I'm using this Maybelline Super Stay foundation. You guys see me use this a lot because y'all know I love a matte finish, and this is exactly giving me what I want. Now I've put on my foundation, but my eyelids are actually super dark. I'm gonna go ahead and use some concealer over the top of my eyelids to actually brighten them up a little bit. Okay, this next question is a really good one. What inspired you to do makeup? So, okay, I actually have to think about that for a little bit. Growing up, like as a kid, like especially transitioning into middle school, I wasn't really girly. I kind of like had convinced myself that I hated like all things like girly and I didn't want anything to do with it. Look at me now, I wear pink like every day. I feel like social media did play a huge part into how I started getting into makeup. I just saw a bunch of beautiful stuff like online, like on TikTok, and I decided that I wanted to do it. That's also how I got into gyaru makeup. I was like, I'm gonna try it, and then I did, and I love it, and I still do it. As for me first doing makeup, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth, I was just a very insecure middle schooler. My first time using makeup ever, it was like my 13th birthday. The only reason that I did it was because I felt like I needed it if I wanted to feel pretty. My relationship with makeup is totally different. I use makeup now as a creative outlet, and I feel like that's very beautiful. Makeup can be used however you want to. I feel like I wanted to try something new, but at the same time I was very insecure. But that was like all the way back in middle school, so it's different now, but you know. At first, I just kind of did it because I wanted to look better, but then I realized that with makeup, you can get really creative with it and started to actually change it from something I felt like I needed to do every day into something that I did every day because I loved it. You guys understand? With how toxic beauty standards are and how women especially are pressured to look a certain way every day, getting into a constant cycle of feeling like you have to do makeup every day made me kind of hate it for a while, but then it turned into something that I loved because I could be creative with it. And as of right now, I don't do my makeup for anybody else. I do it because I want to do it and I love doing makeup, and girl, I like looking good. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with my relationship with makeup right now. Thank you guys for listening to me rant. And right now I am putting concealer all over my face. To contour my nose, I'm going to use this Fenty Beauty contour. And while I do that, let's actually get into the next question. This one comes from Instagram and it says, what styles do you plan on trying out in future videos? That is again a great question. Okay, this one's a little bit tricky, so I'm just gonna tell you some styles that I'm really interested in right now. I'm really interested in scene fashion. I think that it's so beautiful. I also am in love with Lolita fashion right now. I would wear Lolita fashion every single freaking day if it wasn't so expensive. But as for plans for future videos, I don't really know. You guys definitely have to let me know down in the comments what sort of fashion you guys want me to explore in other videos. Because okay, so far you guys have some excellent questions. So I'm going to move on to another question. This question says, what is your favorite season? My favorite season is probably either summer or fall, and I'm gonna explain. Summer is the best season to do anything that's like outside. Y'all know I live in Florida and y'all know the heat is ridiculous, but it's really cool for activities like going to the beach or going to the pool. And as for why fall is my favorite season, because of course my birthday's in fall, and a lot of holidays in fall that I really like Halloween, one of the best holidays of all time. And yeah, that's my take on seasons. Okay, now I am just blending out that concealer underneath my eye. Now I'm going to set my makeup with this NYX HD powder, first set underneath my eyes. And while I do that, let's answer another question. This question says, any setting tips? I feel like I wipe away the makeup I end up putting on. Let's go into some setting tips when it comes to makeup. So when I set my makeup, set the areas that have concealer first. Concealer creases super easy. It also matters what you're using to set your face. I use this powder puff. It's nothing fancy, it's just a regular powder puff, and I just pat it where I have my concealer. You want to pat it, you don't want to drag it or anything like that. Your setting might be messing up your makeup is because you're not letting your makeup underneath dry first. When it comes to setting foundation and concealer, you want to let that dry down first so your powder puff doesn't pick anything up when you use it. Okay, base makeup is done. Now let's work on the eyes. I just did a super simple wing, and you'll see what I'm gonna do with this eye makeup in a little bit. Just got some eyeliner down, and in traditional gyaru fashion, we have to have some white down here, so I'm going to make that with this. Okay, so I did some work to the eye. You see I made a little droop right here, and I added some lashes. I also did some highlighter on the nose, and let's answer the next question. This one says, what inspired you to do makeup and what are your favorite makeup brands? Okay, the first part I already answered, and some of my favorite makeup brands are actually brands that are in drugstores. This is for beginners who are getting into makeup. You do not need to have like fancy, expensive makeup brands if you want your makeup to look good, because some of the best makeup is actually the cheapest, and that is the truth. Most of my makeup that I am using can be found at drugstores. And with how saturated the makeup market is right now, it is very easy to get swept up into like all that expensive makeup. I do like to treat myself every once in a while and get some makeup from like Ulta or Sephora or something like that. But you do not need to splurge to get good makeup. Also, right now I'm doing my blush with this NYX Buttermelt blush. I'm going to bronze my face a little bit with this Buttermelt bronzer. Okay, this next question says, do you like JoJo's? And I'm assuming that they mean the anime, and I actually am a pretty big anime fan, but I have not watched or read JoJo's Bizarre Adventure yet. I've heard about it, I know that it exists, but I just haven't got into it yet. I actually am really into a lot of video games, anime. I also love Pokemon. I collect Pokemon cards, I collect Pokemon plushies, I love Pokemon, guys. I've played all the games. Let me know your favorite Pokemon down in the comments. I'm really excited to see that. But now I'm putting on the lashes, and I'm just going to put some glue on it. Okay, lashes are on. Now let's focus on the lips. Now let's answer one last question. So this question says, how long did it take you to become so good at doing your makeup? Thank you. It's like any makeup style you see, you can replicate it almost perfectly. Thank you so much. I would say probably took me about like maybe 5 years. I only started doing like a full face of makeup like maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. Definitely takes a lot of practice. I watched a lot of YouTube videos and that really helped me. That is definitely how I got my makeup to how it is. When I first started doing makeup, I feel like for everyone it's a very humbling experience, I will tell you that. I did my lip liner and I also added some brown lip liner, so now I'm going to use this NYX Butter Gloss. I love adding like fake moles, so I'm just going to add some of that, and this makeup look is done. Here's the finished makeup look. What do you guys think? And thank you guys so much for staying tuned to this Get Ready with me. And thank you guys so much for leaving all your questions. And this was such a fun video to do. Also, guys, I just want to thank you guys once again for 1,000 subscribers. That still sounds so crazy to me, but I just want to say thank you guys so much. Of course, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.